of Signature Esports. Thank you for tuning in to the Ivrl Hmg Innovations Truck Series. My name is Tommy Shafer. I drive the number 29 Randy Henshaw Racing Alpine Star Hmg Innovations Chevrolet Camaro. I'm also the host of the Ivrl Finish Line podcast. You can find us on Spotify and other platforms soon. But with that being said, gentlemen, start your engines.
Those beautiful words, the most famous words in NASCAR. We're getting ready to go. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I know that you're going to love it too. Hi, guys and gals. This is Jason over at Signature Esports. What a pleasure it is to have you here live and in charge. Thank you to Tommy Shafer for being a part of the mix over here for the Ivrl HMG Innovations Truck Series. Here's your starting grid. It's going to be hot and heavy. Nick Goebel and Cody McKinney are going to be the top two in that front row. They're going to have some fun in the sun right here at Hotlanta. It's going to be hot and fast. We know that this track has its days where it's going to either be super slick or super competitive. We're going to see Levi McCarty and Shane Tierney is going to be the road number 2 excuse me, 3rd and 4th spots right there. Joe Conley, Jamie Haynes will make up row number 3. Does look like Daniel Ferry and Trevor Zalesny is going to be there in row number 4. Brian Ferry and Brandon Zimmerman back in the mix. They're going to be there in row number 5. Dustin Slover and Michael Payne will make up row number 6. Let's move on down. Joey McKinney, Andy Munday, Charlie Mosley Jr., Mike Campbell. That'll make up the next 2 rows. There is Mr. Van Scoik, the GOAT racer himself. He's going to have Ryan Henshaw to his outside there in row number 9. Daryl Calder and Bradley Brandon. That'll make up row 10. Tommy Shafer, the man back there himself. And the one's going to be row 99. And Randy Henshaw going to be the 2 guys out there helping us keep things straight here. And then Donald Bennett will make up the tail end of the field there. So good to see everybody. Good to see you all ready to rock and roll. HMG Innovations Hotlanta. They're going to be rolling in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail as we get ready to get started here. These drivers are ready. Michael Kinsley's out there. He says, go Papa Bear Campbell. Go get him. Full send. Thank you for all the shares. Cody Allen McKinney out there sharing it. McKinney Racing. Thank you for the like, Mike. Appreciate you. Puddin' Knievel giving us a like yesterday. That was new for me there. Sorry about that one. We try to make sure that it works. Atlanta Motor Speedway, ready to rock and roll. We're going to have some stage racing here. We're going to have a whole lot of fun. Pace car's going to dip off. We're going to go green flag. Race information. It's going to come across your screen. It's going to work. Because that's what we do. Side by side, the one with the 24. Trying to get some things rolled out here. Conley Haynes for the ball says 99 or 51. See it. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. We will see just how much it's going to work. So, as they're going to be able to hold on for their that's just the way life rolls here. I know why. Here it is. There it is. Race information for you. We're going to pop that back up real quick. Here it is. Race information. Atlanta Motor Speedway, 108 laps. HMG Innovations. You got to go check them out online. HMGinnovations.com. We're going to be super fast, super hot, super friendly. I say super friendly, but as things start to progress, they're going to start pushing boundaries. We are going to see that as you see Cody McKinney lead right there. Let's more information for these drivers. As the race setting is going to be 108 laps, about 160, 162 miles. Stage 1 is going to be on lap 20. Stage 2 on lap 45, 108 for the final stage. 4 sets of tires. I believe it's 2 green, 1 checkers, a fixed set of the race. And they are ready to go. Of course, and always, my name is Jason. I am with Signature Esports, and I love you all so much. 119. Let's go back to the race. Thank you for all the folks that tires, that's what we were getting to. Yep, that's what it is. 1.51 miles in length, 117 degrees on the track temperature. Caution's going to come out here. We'll take a look and see what happened there in just a second. Partly cloudy skies, 90 degrees, 53% humidity, and the 10 mile an hour wind. That is the race settings. The 117-degree track temperature is going to be huge, though. As we'll take a look and see where things are, who comes in. I think Dustin Slover was the driver involved in that. We'll take a look. Here is the drive line here. He's going to come around. We've got free and dicey. Only collecting himself. Oh, that was a great... his engine blew. Hang on there. He's sitting on pit road. Getting some tires on that truck and going to get as much damage of that on that thing taken care of as humanly possible. Oh man. It's Facebook doing its thing. Nothing has changed. I have not adjusted anything here as far as the way my settings go. I can't do anything about that with iRacing being the way it is, and sometimes it's just louder on one platform to the other. Sorry, Mike, there's not much I can do about it. We will try to do the best that we can for sure, though. I am as close to the mic as I get. Nothing has changed, I promise. So if it might just take a second for the audio bit rate for iRacing to settle. Sometimes that does happen, just so you know, okay? You go to YouTube, and either way, I don't know. Sometimes Facebook gets it absolutely 110% right. Sometimes Twitch gets it right. Sometimes YouTube gets it right. It just depends. It really does just depend. Oh man, McKinney's going to be your race leader. Shane Tierney, Nick Goebel, Jamie Haynes, Levi McCarty. That'll be your top 5. Hey, Levi's paint scheme's back in the mix. I like Levi's paint scheme. You should like it too. Fairfield Auto Group on it, but more importantly, he's got that awesome Gravedigger paint scheme on that thing. Look at that thing. I like it. Sounds good there. Yeah, it just depends. Depends. Thank you, James. Appreciate you. Speaking of James, if you go into the description of the chat on Facebook and on YouTube, you'll be able to see that I posted a link to his channel. He is my featured small streamer of the week. We call them small streamers, even though I consider everybody small streamers. It's just a term I don't like that I don't like to use, but you know what? It's okay. You know what we're going to do? We're going to say, hey, go check him out. He's a ton of fun to watch. You know why? Because he's out there supporting his crew. He's supporting his way of life. And of course, in all ways, he gets out there and has a ton of fun. Go watch him. That is Mandarin Racing. It's a Facebook link. You'll see it down there. It'll say James Mandarin, and they will be Facebook.com. I believe it's Mandarin Racing. Believe it. It's something like that. Hold on. I'll tell you. Mandarin Racing. MANDERUD Racing. Go give it a shout. When he's alive next, you tell him that Jason was over here, and he was saying, hey, do your thing. What's up, Chris? Good to see you out there. There's Faithkey out there. What's going on, Mike? How are you doing? Good to see everybody out there. You're welcome. You're welcome. I tell everybody that any exposure from another, I just wish people would do more of that. There's Trevor Zalesny driving the Top Esports branded truck. I know that logo on the bottom. There's Trevor Zalesny. He's a super cool dude. Brandon Zimmerman is right there in the number 20. Got the Roasted Jim's coffee truck. Lights going to be off on the pace car. We're going to go back to it here in just a moment. Cody McKinney's going to elect the highline. Nick Goebel will be there to the inside on the restart here. Don't count out any driver here, though. And remember, stage is going to be right there on lap 20. So we'll be able to check that out here in just a moment. We shall see. Isn't it impressive how much, how many different things? Mr. Painter, how's life? Oh, you guys are having a... Hey, you talk back and forth. I'm going to let you be. 8 of 108. 100 laps to go whenever we go green this time by. There's Nick Goebel driving his phenomenal little paint truck. I like that Valvoline. I say it's a throwback, but it's a classic paint scheme. Very clean. And I look forward to seeing. I do like the new trucks. I like the new releases. Ford, Chevy, Ford, Toyota, top 4. Chevys all the way to 9th. 2 Fords and another Chevy all the way to 12th. Papa Bear got a shout out. There he is in that Ford. Back at it again. Great Flag Racing. Atlanta's going to be just that, 24 to the bottom. One's going to run the high side. Nick Goebel able to get a better restart there, so he's going to have those tires on lock. Going to slide up right in front of Cody McKinney. Cody McKinney will be able to get that run on the backstretch. We talk about speed being exactly that here at Atlanta, and they are rolling 20. Right there of Zimmerman has Ferry and Conley, the 99 and the 8, close within proximity. The drive off into the corner, it's going to be just that. Daniel Ferry right there, solid look, got a tight grip on that steering wheel, says, I'm not going anywhere. Levi McCarty on the bottom side, trying to find a way up the racetrack. He's going to let a couple of drivers go by. He's going to slide up right behind Zaleski, but I think somebody like Zimmerman went ahead and got his nose out there on that line. These drivers want to be on the high side. That's pretty much what we saw in the NASCAR race and all weekend long when it came to the repay for Atlanta. Now, this is not the repay. This is traditional Atlanta. You'll notice we'll ride along with Nick Goebel here on the nose cam here. You'll see that it's still just as bumpy, but the absolute the slickness of corner X is going to be right there. Able to drive about mid-lane, full throttle for a little while. Goebel, Cody McKinney about a tenth apart. Here's a look at the nose of McKinney as he gets right on the back of the 24. I like it. Jamie Haynes right there in the mix. He's going to be right in that back. Spot 19. Shane Tierney back to 4th here. So we see Atlanta really starting to close in some distance. I like this camera. It's one of my new cameras that I threw in because it follows along with the camera that is right there in Atlanta. It kind of runs the telephone wire that's up there, which is kind of nice. Trevor Zalesny in the 04 trying to have a good time. Mike Campbell, he's making moves. He's at 7 spots. We're still racing forward. There's the number 23. Remember, folks, get out there and check out all of our fine individuals. I didn't get to it whenever we had that caution. I was getting ready to do that. But make sure you check out Nerds Do Nerd Things podcast on Spotify. They are our caution sponsor across every series because they sponsor me. They're amazing. Michael Payne with a 17. We saw the 17 have a good race yesterday. Different series, though. And we'll see exactly just how much tire saving is going to be able to be a factor. Charlie Mosley Jr. up 3. He's right there behind Bradley Brandon trying to have a good race. Daniel Ferry in the 8, falling back just a little bit. Brian doing the same thing. They might be just trying to set themselves up for a solid finish here at the end. There's not really any long runs until the 3rd stage. 20 laps, then they'll go to... It's a 20-lap stage, the first stage. Then they'll go to pit road. For that 20 lap, 5 pace laps, they go back out for another 20 laps and end on stage 45, and then tire conservation will be there. But if they conserve their tires now, they might be able to hang for the next 20 laps and not have to worry about it and only come to pit road for fuel. That's kind of one of those things I was looking at. Daryl Calder in the 00. It's got the 863 Gaming TV. Got turn 3 on the back of it. I think turn 3 is... isn't Turn 3 doing the Ivrl's Cup or Xfinity Series tomorrow night? I think so. Charlie Mosley Jr. in the 89 up 2. He's got his nose all full of the back of the 6 right there. Bradley Brandon kind of feeling the pressure here. And speaking of pressure, there it is. Mr. Payne in the Ford. I think the Toyotas didn't load up their cameras like they're supposed to. It's all good. Yep, that's, hey, it's the way they're doing it. It's the way they've done it for the first 2 races of the season. That's what they did last season for the Pinkett Ford series, and so I'm not mad. I don't mind it, because what it does is it brings everybody back together. Nobody can really run away with it, and makes for competitive racing. I think for iRacing, you know, sometimes whenever you get those long runs, if they run it green the entire time, you've got everybody to second a lap down. Trevor Zalesny up 4, trying to make that top 5 stick. Wants to get some stage points here, but Cody McKinney back out front. Made the pass just a moment ago. Conley off track on lap 13. I think that was just something to do with his... I don't know. Let's take a look. Here's the 99. I think he got free here. And some nose damage as well. Oof. Poor dude. Back to it here. McKinney. Nick Goebel half second back. Jamie Haynes. Now, I've watched Cody McKinney improve over the last couple of, I don't know, about the last 6 months, 7 months. He's been doing a pretty darn bang-up job. He's got a 28-24 iRating now. It's nothing to sneeze at. Can take a look at the strength of field for the drivers here whenever I find it on this overlay. There it is, right there at the top of your screen. Strength of field 1.9K, so what they would consider a top. Stage win, though. That's going to go to him. Cody McKinney's going to win stage 1. Nick Goebel, Zalesny, Haynes, Zimmerman, McCarty, Tierney, Joey McKinney, Payne, and Campbell will be your top 10 on this stage. So Cody McKinney going to get that stage win. We'll do it in style. They come around and meet up pace car. Let's go, Vicky. How you doing? Let's go, McKinney. They're getting out there. I got 2 overlays rolling right now. We don't want that. Something was going on there. Let's turn it off. There it is. I had doubled up logos and all kinds of stuff going on there. Sorry about that, folks. Alrighty. How's everybody doing out there? Vicky, how are you doing? Good to see you out there in the chat. Appreciate you. Papa Bear got a top 10 in the stage. He did. How many people are going to come to pit road, though? Scenic view here at good old Atlanta Motor Speedway. And everybody to pit road. Nobody a lap down except for Conley, who's going to, I believe, be on pit road. And he might be out of the race. I'm not sure. It does look like he might be out. 99 is out of the race. That's a dang old shame. Ryan Henshaw is the number 32. He is out here putting the grind on. Here's Nick Goebel, who's your pole sitter. So you watch everybody kind of get themselves lined up for pit road here. Race off pit road goes to 1, Cody McKinney. Good to hear, Vicky. Good to hear, dear. Hopefully you're having a great day out there. I hope everybody's having a phenomenal day. That's exactly what we want to see and what we want to hear. And, you know. Caution for the end of the stage. Here it is. Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast out there on Spotify, iHeartRadio, iTunes. They've got a YouTube, they've got a Facebook, got all kinds of stuff. But I recommend listening to them on whatever podcast platform. They release new podcasts every Friday, and have just kind of won a spot in my heart. Not just because of the spot that they've taken here, but because I like what they do, and I'm starting to become very familiar with what those folks are doing over there. So, AJ and Matt, much love to you. look forward to this Friday's episode. It's going to be a ton of fun. McKinney, Goebel, Zalesny, Haynes, Zimmerman, McCarty, Tierney, Payne, McKinney, and Campbell. That looks like your top 10 hasn't really moved from getting in and off of pit road. So that's, I don't know if we had anybody switch any spots there. So very cool. Very good to see. Let us, I was kind of looking at track facts for Atlanta Motor Speedway. James, thank you for all the shares, my friend. I appreciate it. That's the reason why I like talking about our folks out there, the small streamers and the streamers that are out there doing some good things. You know what I mean? Because they get out there, they share other content creators things, and they try to be a part of the community while they're growing their community. And I figured, you know what? We have a lot of iRacing folks that are out there. We have a lot of Twitch streamers that I like to watch as well, that watch my streams because they like racing, but they play different games. So, you know, that's where I'm at with it. We try to make sure that we take care of each other. We want to make sure that these folks get enough exposure that we help them grow, as well as it does help us grow as well. It gives us a little bit more exposure. So we love to hear it. We love to see folks doing what they're doing, and you know, keep going, keep rolling with it. Pace car is going to dive off. We're going to go back to green flag racing all the way to stage 2 end, which will be on lap 45. And it's going to roll. It's going to roll. Let's like some comments. Let's do what we do. James is a top fan for our page as well. Top fan. Oh, he's an anniversary follower. Dude. Nice. Thank you very much. Folks, can you believe that May will be 2 years? You know what we're going to do that day on May 1st? We're going to have a 24-hour stream. So you'll have to come in and join me for the 24-hour stream. We're going to do it all the way through. Last year we had to stop because we had a storm. And so I wasn't able to finish it until like a month later, whenever I had a little extra time. So we're going to do that. We're going to have a 24-hour stream somewhere in the beginning of May. I want to do it May 1st, but you know, it may not be May 1st. It's going to be in that first week, somewhere in that first week. Brandon Zimmerman to the outside, 04 Trevor Zalesny says, I got myself some new tires. We're going to go fast. Let's roll. New tires can be dangerous for the drivers. Never really know, though. Here's that crowd cam that I've really started to enjoy, too. What it's like for you to sit behind the gate and watch these drivers do their thing. That's the turn 2 camera. Here's the turn 3 camera. Single file for the most part back there. Drivers try to stay in the draft and jockey for position when they need to. The turns are what make it. Look at this. Isn't that? I like this. Hey, that dude's staring at us. It's kind of creepy. Don't do it. Far chase. Here it is. This is what I talk about, my far chase view. This is one of those views that I watch with spotters, too, because you get, when you try to spot somebody, because you get a little bit of a view here. But there's the 04 of Trevor Zalesny. Levi McCarty runs his fastest lap of the race last time by 31.90. Fastest lap of the race belongs to Nick Goebel. 31.76. .28 of 108. McKinney, Goebel, Zimmerman, Zalesny, Levi McCarty is out there as well. And we are holding on for dear goodness. Full send mode activated. And right now, McKinney. When McKinney leads more than one stage, he's dominant, but green flag pit stops and late race cautions have what caught up with him as well. Let's take a look. I'm going to pull up the standings here real quick for the IVRL. Because I like doing that. We all know I like to do that. Let's see. Playoff standings. Nick Goebel, Charlie Mosley, Cody McKinney, Mike Payne, Andy Munday. All 5 of those drivers have playoff points for leading stages. Nick Goebel and Charlie Mosley Both have wins and are locked in to the playoffs already. So that right there is an absolute gem. We like to see that. So Nick Goebel's out there. Whatever he does, he's just doing it for the fun of it. He didn't have to worry about too much. Kind of like that. What are we doing tomorrow night? Well, tomorrow night we've got the NASCAR East Coast Racing League back in action for some more Tuesday night racing. I do believe the NASCAR, the NECRL, they don't have very many races left. They're getting close to the playoffs here. Let's take a look and see. Hearing somebody rack caution's going to be coming out here. Could hear it hear it over the race there. Let's see. Standings. After 18 races, Nick Cogdale has the lead over there. Schedule for him, though. Where are we at? We had Daytona last, so we are going to have the playoffs. Playoffs begin this week. Darlington. That's going to be fun. We're going to go to Darlington tomorrow. I like it. Let's take a look because we just had a caution. I gotta. Good old-fashioned caution here. And we'll take a look and see what happened here is Ryan Henshaw, and we'll see kind of where this goes. Oh, the 6 helicopters. Oh, man. The 00 is kind of just running his line. We'll go back and we'll take a look at that again. Here's Brian Ferry. This is, he kind of got collected there. Let's watch from his point of view on what was going on in front of him. Well, not really. He can't really do too much about that. That was Bradley Brandon, the number 6. Here he is coming out of the corner. We'll take a look. I know that Ryan is a little slow up top, so there's the goat machine, the 23, taking the pass here. 6 is right there on the bottom. Comes into the tri-oval, comes up. They both kind of, that's a big old racing incident right there if I ever saw one. They both kind of did some things there. 6 pulling the longest. Hold on. Go back. Somebody count it. You ready? I think the 6 came up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Give me a score, guys. Give me a score, chat. I want to hear it. Give me a score. He landed on all 4s. I don't think it's not running. But give me a score. Bradley Brandon. Gets it all right there. He's going to be on pit road. Cody McKinney's going to be your race leader. We'll go back to that camera. It's beautiful. Yeah, it was a little beautiful, wasn't it? Oh, I feel bad when folks wreck and do all their thing, but sometimes I don't know. Now we got to go back and look at it from the regular race point of view. Hold on. So the 0 of Ryan Henshaw didn't change his lane. He stayed very high here, and the 6 comes up, and boom. Watch it. Oh. Oi. Help me, Tom Cruise. Help me. If it wasn't for the banking of the Atlanta turn 1 right there, he would have he'd have been out the park there. Oh, man. Hope he's okay. Hope the Infield Care Center releases him. And right now they're about 10 laps away from the stage in. And one more time for our good friend. You deserve 2 helicopter awards today. That's what you're going to get. That was helicopter 2 worthy. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was insane. And I had considered going in and watching it from his cockpit point of view, but as many times as he rolled, I don't know that I would want to do that. That was be a little aggressive on that view. Latch going to be off on the pace car. We're going to go back to it here as they pace around. There's Nick Goebel on the inside. He was not your race leader. Cody McKinney is your race leader. He's electing the high line once again here on the restart. Donald Bennett inside the top 10 with the Turn 3 logo there. I see Papa Bear Campbell down there. Tiger Town Trucking LLC ready to roll. He is there inside. He should be 9th, I do believe. Just think that the outside line staggered a little bit more forward. Nick Goebel, Cody McKinney ready to roll. 35 of 108. It'll be 10 laps to go before the end of the stage. This time by, as we will see, one more green flag run here. There he is. The biggest guns in all of racing right there. Fred the Barney Flagman. Jesse, how are you doing, my friend? Good to see you out there. Caution once again. That was quick. Tierney. Somebody had an issue here. Here's the 19, Shane Tierney. Quick caution here. I wonder if... 71. That was Campbell. Did he get free? He must have gotten free. Oh! He almost met nose on. Let's take a look one more time. Here's this right here is the 71. Bar Chase. Did he get spicy on the tires? He did. Got spicy on the tires. And I do believe that is all that happened there. I'm surprised they didn't keep it green. But then again, it's all good. Mr. Jesse Cottrell, part of the Duck Press Media Solutions team. They were my last night broadcast. That is Strictly Stock Motorsports. That's their truck series. This is the Ivrl Truck Series, International Virtual Racing League. I want to give a big shout out to the Ivrl. Their Cup Series, I believe, is tomorrow night. So if you're not tuning into the NECRL, I highly encourage you to get over there, Turn 3, and watch the Pinkett Ford series. Love the Pinkett Ford folks. They are absolutely amazing. So a big shout out to the pinkettford.org family. Make sure that you find a way to donate to that fine organization. Doing everything they can to battle some breast cancer out there with funding and helping families out there. Great organization. We love them. Cody McKinney's going to be your race leader. They're going to pace around here, and we're going to be up to it. Thanking all the folks on Twitch. If you are out there on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, please do me a favor and either share it, like it, follow it. Do something to make the interactions great. I highly encourage you to chat it up because I love it when you guys chat it up. Because that not only lets me know what you're thinking, what you're watching, what you're doing. It also lets me look at kind of what you folks are looking at from your point of view. And we'll continue to roll with it. You know what I mean? Much love. If you're out there on Twitch, make sure you stick around. We do raid at the end of it, so I would highly encourage you to do that. Excuse me. Because I want to make sure that these folks know that we are ready to go. First time chat from Big Papa Bear. Your fault with the car. You spun the tire. It's all good. It's all good. And he's a Prime subscriber. You're amazing. Papa Bear, you're all good, brother. A little spicy on the tires. You're a lap down. You can keep going. It's all good. You got a little bit of damage, but you've got about 5 laps before the stage end. And if you go to the tail end of the field, you know what's going to happen? You're going to stay on the tail end of that field. You'll be a lap down. You'll be able to get that lucky dog, get some more of that damage repaired, and that's my plan for you. You've got it. 16th in there. So, Mr. Campbell, you'll be all right. Be all right. Cody McKinney, your race leader. Nick Goebel's going to be there. Brandon Zimmerman as well. Jamie Haynes in 4th. Trevor Zalesny in 5th. Joey McKinney up to 6th. Levi McCarty. Daryl Calder there in the 00. Donald Bennett and Daniel Ferry will make up that top 10. Easy to spin the tires here at Atlanta, especially whenever you get a good run in. You warm them up, and you go to try to get into the gas, and they just don't want to stick. .39 of 108. Biggest mover of the race, Donald Bennett up 13 to 31, trying to have a smooth, the 41. He's got a 31 on his paint scheme. It's as confusing as all get out. Hopefully they'll get his number fixed. He's 41 on my relative, 31 on the truck. It's all good. 51 to the inside. There's Levi McCarty, my favorite paint scheme at all trucks, besides my own. And mine was, who did mine? Somebody did mine for me, actually. It's one of the ones I didn't do myself. It's going to be fun. Cody McKinney trying to lead some more laps here. There's Jamie right there in that P2 spot. In that 53 Advanced Auto Parts HMG Innovations truck right there. That Chevy. Ready. Cody McKinney trying to make that forward as fast as possible, as fast as humanly possible. And does look like that might be a factor here. No, Goebel's going to be the outside lane. McKinney has great restarts. And something that we aren't seeing is we're not seeing the drivers kind of button it up yet. They will button it up when it comes to the end of the race. They will do just that. As we'll see McKinney come across the line. He's going to take the green flag. Goebel's going to be right there to the high side. Haynes rolling. Back at it once again around turn 1 and 2. 41 to 108. They're trying to have a clean second stage. They want to be able to make that finish their own. Zalesny up 3. He was as high as 3rd. Has fallen back to 5th now. And right now, Levi working the outside lane. Does look like Papa Bear's going to be making some things work as well. Tierney in the 19s trying to get out there and run some more laps. Right now, Cody McKinney kind of walking away for just a moment. Jamie Haynes right there behind the 24. Goebel was able to have a great restart. Joey McKinney trying to follow and suit that forward, trying to catch his teammates. 20, 18. Bumper to nose to bumper for 4th and 5th. Trevor Zalesny to the inside. There goes the number 20 to the high side. That high side really does work. Mid lane, second lane. But if you can make that bottom lane stick, you're going to make passes. And there goes the 04. Zalesny really enjoying this racetrack. One of McKinney, 43 of 108. They are continuing to have good moves here. Nick Goebel, Jamie Haynes, Joey McKinney, Trevor Zalesny. That'll be your top 5 as Cody McKinney starts to stick it out here. Getting close to halfway through this race. And that'll be on lap 54 when we go back to green flag after the stage end as 44 is being completed. Consider this your 1 to go. Before the end of stage 2, we will see drivers be able to come to get those fuel cycles. They will have about 58 laps to go when they go back to green, and that means that they'll end up with at least another pit stop, green flag pit stop in the back. Somebody's going to come in and short pit that one. We know that's going to happen. It's kind of normal. Cody McKinney, back-to-back stage wins. Well, you ain't lying. Does a phenomenal job. Haynes is going to finish second there. And Goebel able to pound out 3rd. Joey McKinney, Trevor Zalesny, Brandon Zimmerman, Levi McCarty, Donald Bennett, Daniel Ferry, and Van Scoik will be your top 10. Papa Bear will be your lucky dog when we come back to it. Pause for the cause. Much love. Keep it around. Caution for the end of stage number 2. Thank you to all you fine folks sticking it out there. And the Monday, it's going to be your race leader. Came in on 37 on that caution. This is going to try to stick it out, maybe have an extra set of tires here. McKinney won the race off pit road. Jamie Haynes was fast later on in that run. It's going to be third here. Nick Goebel will be fourth. Andy trying to pull some strings out of that hat right there. A little right rear damage, a little crinkle back here, maybe a little right front damage as well. Let's see what happened to 71. He's coming back to pit road. He's going to get a little extra stuff fixed. Pop it full of fuel. A few more seconds never hurt anybody. Yeah, full send. Get that. And what's great about that is that his damage is on the left side. Okay. Damage is bad no matter how you look at it. He's going to be at the tail end of the field anyway. But that left side damage will be okay in comparison to what he's got going on. Right side damage hits the radiator, affects all of that wall down force, and most of the time when folks try to pass you, they try to pull the air off of the top side of the truck. And so if that's still kind of smooth, it's going to have a decent run. 48 of 108. We're going to go back to it here. Again, big thank you to Ivrl and the HMG Innovations series here. Much love to all the folks. HMG Innovations. Just going to look up their let me spell that correctly. They've got an awesome Facebook page. Excuse me. And they do a lot with iRacing and racing. They've got a great Twitter as well. Excuse me. So make sure you get out there and check them out. They also have this awesome set of paint schemes that not just paint schemes, but they do some great paint schemes, but they also do some great organizational things out there to try to push some things. Great graphic design options for them. So go and check them out. HMG Innovations on Facebook. Reach out to Randy and all the guys out there. Cody McKinney, part of those folks. They'll be ready to go. Choose rule on. Andy Monday is going to be your race leader. Jamie Haynes to the inside. Cody McKinney's going to have some work cut out for him. And they're going to go to it. Pace car's in. Green flag. Final stage. 58 laps of pure insanity. It's just that 117-degree track temperature is insane. McKinney all over the back bumper of Jamie Haynes to the inside, rolling into the corner. Haynes to the outside, side by side into turn 3. And now Andy Monday back to third, trying to keep up. So he's got some points for leading a lap here, but the one in that Ford trying to be super sticky fast. 04 Zalesny trying to work his way to the front as well. There's the 24 Nick Goebel back to fourth. Zalesny right behind him. Let's see how much this insanity is. Let's go into the cockpit of the 04. Watch him roll. Oh, a little tap on the wall. Don't do that. Zimmerman to the inside of the 04. I'm sorry. That's Goebel to the inside of the 04. This is Zimmerman right here, the number 20. He's looking ahead of him going, where do I put this truck? Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? The ground, the 24 is losing right here on that bottom line. He needs a line into the corner. Goebel able to slide his race truck up. And Chevrolet doing some justice here. 3 Chevys, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Levi McCarty to the inside. We'll look at the Fairfield Auto Group. 51 of Levi. Hopefully Levi is having a fantastic day as well. We like Levi. Goebel over the head, through the woods. Trying to get himself around the number 10 truck. And he's been able to keep up pretty decently here. Came in on 37, about 9-lap different tires. The truck getting faster here is the number 51. He runs his fastest lap of the race last time by, 31.81. He is the fastest driver out there. He branded the time that Cody McKinney pulled out, was to 32.18. Daniel Ferry very close in that as well. 31.89 is now they're 3 wide. The 8 to the inside, moving. Says, move over, Miami. We're not done yet. Holy cow, this is Hotlanta, and I tell you what, Georgia should be proud. I like this setup for these drivers. I like this setup overall. It's been a great race week, all week long for Atlanta. Next week, Circuit of the Americas for NASCAR, and for a lot of these drivers, they're trying to keep each other honest here. This is the battle for 5th. Man. Daniel Ferry trying to pull any kind of that air. The 51's going to be up there to the high side, 8 down to the below. Levi McCarty trying to close the distance here. As we'll see, the 51 continue to run the high line behind Nick Goebel. Cody McKinney out front. We'll go back to Darrell Calder here. You think the racing's great up front? It's great everywhere. Donald Bennett, Charles Van Scoort going side by side. They're battling. They were just a moment ago. There's Andy Munday. He's going to draw back a little less side damage for Charles, but he's all right. He's going to be able to make some passes here. He's got Joey McKinney not far off of him. And, of course, the 41 of Donald Bennett right behind him. Michael Payne in that Ford saying, hey, where are we going? Calder, we're going to be running, right? Yeah, that's what he says. Right now, Mike Campbell's still running as well. He's got some of that damage repaired. His truck might be a little bit tight on entry, but he's still out there on the lead lap. 57 of 108. There's a lot of time to be able to make up here. And right now, he's in 15th. It's about 4 seconds off the pace, but I don't think that there's going to be any problem with that. Here, let's go back, and there it is. We're going to start seeing some of the drivers fall off from early pit stops that didn't come to pit road, like Shane Tierney and, of course, Andy Munday, who's back to 11th now. The 89, Charlie Mosley Jr. trying to make some things work as we see that Tide machine on lock. Man, oh man. Rearview mirror look. Well, there it is. Who's going to follow with him? That's the big one. What does it look like behind Cody McKinney? Well, that's his rearview mirror. That's the nose. That's that mirror. Watch that line. Those tires straddling that upper groove. Excuse me. But over the deck lid, Zalesny trying to close some of that distance down. Here's what it's like behind Zalesny right now. Everybody running different lanes. 53 way up high. The 04 rolling. And you are all in for a treat. Remember, stick around after on Twitch. I'm going to get out there. I'm going to share this race. Or not this race. We're going to pop in on another streamer. We're going to raid you over. Get over there and say hello to him. Mike Arney, thank you. Kendra Bishop, thank you for the likes out there. Much love and appreciation to all the folks out there doing what you do. Today has been an incredible, busy day, so thank you very much to everybody out there for doing what you do. Bronco Beverly gave me a follow yesterday. Oliver Cordell gave me a follow yesterday. Benji gave me a follow yesterday. And JBeans32, newest subscriber, thank you very much on Twitch. Thank you to all the folks out there doing what you do. We appreciate you. So Lesney back a spot in the 53, trying to roll the long distance strategy here. He is Bell South. So is the Ada Ferry. He has been able to climb up that ladder as well. Still the biggest mover of the race, Donald Bennett, trying to work the inside over the 18 of Joey McKinney. 61 of 108. As the 89 of Charlie Mosley Jr. closes down some of that distance in the back. Your race leader at all 2 stages locked in. Seemingly enjoying what Atlanta's holding on to him. But Jamie Haynes is somehow finding speed and catching up to Cody McKinney here. And we're going to see just where this is happening at. Out of the throttle. Then back into the throttle. He was just out of the throttle for a half second, maybe less. Drops down. McKinney. He's matching McKinney's race pace here and pulling the draft. And right here is where he's going to gain some of that ground. McKinney going to be able to pull away a little bit on the backstretch, I do believe. Yeah, he does so right there. McKinney's going to be very tough to pass. Haynes is going to have to really, not get into the wall. And he does so. Tries to send it up into the corner. Gets himself a little bit too tight. Now he's going to lose that ground. A little right rear damage, a little right front damage as well to that truck. That does affect the air in a major way. But there's still a lot left to lay on the table here. As we see these drivers continue to move. Ferry in fourth, Zimmerman in fifth. I'm going to let you have your due diligence. We're going to throw it on exciting. And as we do, I'm going to take a hydrate break. You should do so yourself. Much love out there. Mike Evans, thank you for the like out there. Appreciate you very much. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day out there. My name's Jason. I'm with Signature Esports. And this is the Ivrl Hmg Innovations Truck Series on iRacing. The platform for all sim racing. We love what they do. And we appreciate everybody out there being just absolutely part of the best stream out there in iRacing broadcasts. In my opinion, there's people that are better than me. However, I am absolutely proud of what we do over here and thrilled that we're able to make it happen for so many leagues and so many people out there. We're going to be able to try to do more as we continue to move forward. Those who know, this last Saturday was my last Saturday broadcasting for a while until we get some things situated and figured out. I want to make sure that what I do is it's going to be able to be in the right. Oh, the one into the wall. That's going to affect some things there. There goes Jamie Haynes, who did the same thing a few laps earlier. And now Cody McKinney is going to have to really push that truck, get himself back up to speed, got tight into the corner. And now the relative that he had before, it's going to be the same relative that Jamie Haynes has now. Tierney to pit road. Ryan Henshaw picking back up 16. Papa Bear still in 15th. His truck is still running, and it's still solid. And he is faster than several drivers in front of him. So keep going, Mike. You got this. Braden, what's going on? Good to see you out there. Speaking of things that we're doing, setting up a 5M server out there for Grand Theft Auto, folks. We've got our DZ server up and running. And this is all thank you to Nitrado. Thank you to private donations for game servers as well. You know, people wanted me to get out there and put my spin on a few things, so that's exactly what I'm doing. So I appreciate everybody doing that. We might be able to get out there and stream some of it too, just as long as I can get it all figured out and make sure that I'm doing it right. Jamie Haynes, Cody McKinney, Daniel Ferry. Haynes got into the wall, but I think McKinney got into the wall a lot harder. Ferry starting to catch up to that pace as well. Brandon Ferry a lot more clean on his truck, just like Brandon Zimmerman. These two drivers still very clean right now. They haven't gotten themselves into the wall or haven't gotten that tight yet, but the 04 of Zalesny has. You see that right rear quarter panel having a little bit of issue there. Levi McCarty starting to turn up the speed here as well. Has Mosley Jr. right behind him. Dark Horizon Fishing out there using his fantastic "Let's go." I do love those. I do love those emotes. I put those in there. I made those. I really like them. Good to see you out there. How are you doing? How's everybody doing out there? Let me know. When we're done, folks, make sure that you stick around out there on Twitch. We're going to raid somebody over there. Twitch.tv/Signature Esports. I don't know who it's going to be yet. I'm going to take a gander and see who's out there streaming, but I think we're going to make it we're just going to make it a surprise. We'll just raid whoever is, well, you know what? We'll raid who's at the bottom of the list so that way we can get out there, give them some viewers, let them chat it up with you, have a good time. So stick around. 73 of 108. We are getting down to the nitty-gritty. 35 laps to go. About to hit a green flag pit stop any moment, because about 35 laps is what they're going to be running. Andy Munday to pit road. He's going to take that green flag pit stop early. He was out there on 37. I know that he's trying to get some things worked out for his truck. We shall see. Ferry, McKinney, second and third. Cody McKinney, after he got into that wall, he's been battling that truck, and hopefully he's going to be all right. I would want, in this situation, I think he's going to be wanting a caution. I would be wanting a caution only for the fact that a caution will allow him to work on that vehicle. Oh, Van Scoik. Ian Zalesny to pit road. Van Scoik got down to pit road, and he had to hard brake it in. You saw he was sideways there a little bit. Slover on pit road. There's the number 14. He's been on there for 11 and a half minutes trying to get some things fixed here. 53 coming around. 75 of 108. And we're getting very close to that 30 mark. We hit that 30 mark, it's going to be absolutely made. Carly Pratt! I'm going to get tired of seeing you race? No, man. You're racing Wednesday and Friday? Sweet. Full send, man. Keep full sending it. That's what I want to hear. 20 going to give up a spot. Or not going to give up a spot. He's going to take a spot away from Cody McKinney here. Or he's working on it at least, just the way that the drive is happening here. 77 of 108. We're going to have 30 laps to go. When Jamie Haynes crosses the line this next time by, he's got about a 2-second lead to fifth here, or to fourth here. And in fifth, Mosley about 4 seconds off, but don't count out that guy. Carly Bratt, the moderator of all moderators, in the chat. I'm about to say hi to Carly. Reminder, folks, if you haven't done so, give us a follow, give us a like. All three platforms. If you like iRacing, you're going to find them on all three platforms. If you like to hang out and just relax and chill, well, then follow me on Twitch too, because that's where I get out there and I do the old gaming stuff where I have some fun. Check out tutorials about OBS and all kinds of other things on YouTube. I've got a few of those out there. We're going to be doing some more of those here very soon. Trying to get all my content creation lined up and scheduled instead of just kind of doing it on the fly. I want to follow a schedule going forward and try to make sure that, because I've done so with iRacing, and you guys have been a great audience for iRacing. So, guys and gals, we're going to try to do some more. We're going to try to do what we can. The only day we can't do it on is Saturday, because I've got to work. I've got to use that for work. Dark Horizon Fishing. Has there been a lot of cautions? Nope. There's only been 2 for incident, I do believe, and 2 for the stage. 80 of 108s, getting close, getting down to the wire. Levi McCarty's going to be a lap down. It'll be the first truck 1 lap down right now. As he comes off pit road, takes that green flag pit stop, puts it in his pocket and says, here you go. Ryan Henshaw, the last driver on the lead lap in the 0 here. HMG Innovations, Ivrl, Signature Esports, iRacing. All that stuff goes together, I think. Andy Munday, a lap down as well. He's in 13th. Donald Bennett going to pit lane right now from 9th. So he held on as long as he could. Jamie Haynes does have that right side. Trying to hold on to that right side. McKinney saving back here and now. Just trying to be as patient as he can. 34.2 on his last lap. About a half second. I'm sorry, about a 0.3 of a second slower than the race leader. And that has everything to do with that right side damage. Donald Bennett leaving pit lane. He's got that right side a little tore up. Zimmerman, Cody McKinney in 4th. And this is going to come down to pit strategy here, folks. That is exactly what we're going to be looking at. Ryan Henshaw. The new Toyotas look awesome. I think the Toyotas look good. I'm not, it's okay. I think of all the improvements they made, the Ford look. I'm not even a Ford fan as far as racing goes, and forgive me for saying that for all the Ford fans. I think the Fords look the best of the improvements of the trucks that they made. McKinney and Ferry coming up pit road. Let's see if we got somebody out here. Well, everybody's got some right side or some left side. The Chevys, they got an improvement. They're a little more boxy, a little bit more wider, but I think the Fords were the best improvement of all the trucks. They actually, because they went from that slick nose to more of that square body, rough truck that we're used to seeing from Ford. And I like it. Very cool. Came over to YouTube to make sure you get the show. Appreciate you doing that. That's exactly what we're talking about. Thank you very much to, of course, Carly doing what we ask everybody to do. Go to all the platforms, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Give us a like, give us a follow, do all that stuff. Like the stream, hit a notification bell, let you know when I go live because that's important. Caldair going to pit road. Something happened to Caldair. The 00 showing a lap ahead of everybody. Hello from the blue side. Well, that was weird. Whoa. Okay. I'm slightly confused. Sorry. I don't know what was going on. Anywho, 00 coming up pit road. Jamie Haynes is your race leader. It's like, man, he should still be the race leader. Papa Bear, he's still out there. Carly sitting, she's everywhere and nowhere. 200 stars. Thank you, dear, with the, are you above 120 weeks yet? Let me see. I want to see. Nope, 112 week streak. Still 112 weeks. 200 stars for 112 weeks. Can you imagine that? Thank you for the likes out there on YouTube. Oh, man. Oh, man. Give everybody a little bit of limelight here. Jamie Haynes, Charlie Mosley Jr. Mosley's going to come to pit road. He's going to lock it down here. Monday being passed by Levi McCarty. And these drivers are getting around Jamie Haynes here. Haynes running out of laps. He gets into the right side of the wall again. And I think at this particular point, I was going to say, he's probably tight enough now, and he's like, yeah, I've got to come to pit road. And he would be running out of laps to come to pit road because Levi McCarty and Andy Munday are coming across the stripe here. When they come around up to speed, Jamie Haynes has still got 55 seconds on pit road. He's going to have some time to make up over 22 laps. He's going to have to do so and do that pretty fast. Cody McKinney stuck it out on pit road, got his stuff taken care of, is ready to rock and roll. A little bit of right side still in the mix, but he's still super fast. Daniel Ferry right in front of him, the number 8 HMG Innovations truck. Still making the empowered video. Is that what it says right there? Awesome. Andy Munday in 4th. Levi McCarty. Papa Bear, your race leader. Only 112 weeks, no piggy. Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, Campbell. He needs a caution. Well, I tell you what, he led a lap. He's going to get a bonus point. That's what matters. Levi McCarty is going to be your new race leader. Andy Munday will go to second. Daniel Ferry. Mike Kimball again on pit road. Daniel Ferry in third. 2 seconds. Munday trying to hold on here. He came in on 73. Levi McCarty came in on 78. Daniel Ferry came in on 82. So did Cody McKinney. Zalesny had to jump to pit road. Something happened to Trevor. Hopefully he's out of the race. Dang, oh dang. Trevor, what happened? Levi, Andy, Daniel, Cody, Zimmerman. It's your top five. Nick Goebel back up in the mix as well. The pole sitter trying to work his way back over 19 laps. He's going to have to do that. Van Scoik, Bennett, Payne, Haynes. Haynes has 10 seconds to make up here. And he's trying to hope that that 5-lap fresher tires over the rest of the field is going to be able to do that. 17 of Michael Payne right behind him. Charlie Mosley and the 86 doing just that. Papa Bear's going to be coming off pit road. He's doing a decent job. Levi McCarty, again, your race leader. It didn't go how we wanted to. Couldn't keep it out of there. You know, a lot of people are doing that right now. It's okay. It's okay. I appreciate you. Thank you for the 50 stars. Appreciate the like out there, too. I like the stars. We got a monthly goal this month for 14,000 stars. So that's my goal. We're going to try to do that. Because 14,000 stars nets a bonus, and we like bonuses from Facebook because that means they're paying us to make sure that you guys are taken care of. And eventually, when I get to 10,000 followers, we'll be able to have the subs. It'd be awesome. Daniel Ferry. Cody McKinney. That's the drive off. Daniel Ferry came in on 82. 4-lap fresher tires. His lap time's about a half-second faster right now than Levi McCarty. But McCarty able to defend. Oh, caution. Jamie Haynes involved. No. I wanted to see his strategy here. Man. We missed it. We'll see what happened. Hold on just a moment. This is a screenshot for you. Not a screenshot, but it could be. Kind of what happened. Where it is. 53 has a run off the corner. There's the 23. This is the front stretch right here. And he's got brand new tires. He's trying to get himself around the front, so I backed it up just a little bit right there because it didn't rewind for me enough. And we're going to take a look at this far chase view. Here's what happened. 23 on the bottom. That's Van Scoik. 19 up high. 23 up. 53 says, see ya. And just a little bit of a pinch down for both of those folks. He was just too close to the bottom. He was pulling. He had the line, and Charlie came up just a little bit. And I mean just a little bit. He was as low as he could get. And now the 53 on pit road. That's a shame. It's a shame for both of them. I kind of would have just been patient. There's enough laps. There's enough laps. Oh, man. Folks, when we're done here, stick around for the post-race interviews. Actually, I take that back. I don't think I have any voice channels for those yet. Randy, if you're out there listening, hey, buddy, I need some voice channels for me. And the Ivrl. So I can do those, the post-race interviews. So you had the other folks in there, and I don't have... They weren't in there. So if you're not there and you can't do it, we'll make sure to do it next week. I didn't think about it until just now. So I'm so sorry about that. I was like, I'll stick around for the post-race interviews, but we'll get to the post-race interviews beginning of next week's race. But after we're done here, we'll go over everything. I want everybody to get out there and make sure that you're on Twitch at the end of the race, watching whatever platform you are right now. But if you follow me on Twitch, jump over, let's raid somebody. I'm excited to do that stuff. I want to do that. I want to make sure that we're sending people at the end of our stream, even if you just go over there for the 30 to 60 seconds and you say, hey, and the hashtag signature esports in there. What that does is that shows them that, hey, we're trying to care for them as much as possible. Everybody. We want to do that to everybody. Daniel Ferry is your race leader. Levi McCarty is going to be in P2. They all came to pit road, every one of them. You know who else came to pit road and took a little longer on pit road? That guy. You know what he did on pit road? Got a little bit of that damage repaired. I love it. I love it. I want to make sure we're taking care of everybody. Thank you to everybody out there on Facebook, on Twitch, on YouTube, all of that stuff. Thank you, Trevor. I appreciate all that. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate you as well. Reminder that in the chat or in the description on Facebook and YouTube, check out James. I'm going to throw it in the chat so that way it's there. I normally do it in the beginning of the race, so I want to make sure that we've got all that stuff taken care of. I'm going to grab that link. I'm going to throw it in chat. So that way when folks come back and they get back here and they look at the, hey, this is what happened on that caution, we're going to copy it. We're going to throw it right there. And so now it's in chat. And, yeah, we should be good to go. Should be good to go. There it is. It's all there. Thank you to everybody out there doing what you do. Make sure you go give James a follow for me. He is my small streamer of the race today. So every race, I have a post on Facebook, and on that post it says, put your link down here. I'm going to talk. I'm going to go to your channel. I want to follow your channel first and foremost, and then I'm also going to talk about your channel. I'm gonna say, hey, here's the channel that you need to go follow. I'm going to read your about, or I'm going to read your description. I'm going to talk about you. I know James. James is a great content creator. You got to go follow him. So go do that. Mandarin Racing is on Facebook. Please do so. 13 laps to go. We're going to be 12 this time by as the pace car dives off. 8 elects the high line. 51, 10, 41, 24, 00, 20, 23, 189. Woo! 24 kind of went a little. He was like, I'm ready. Andy Monday is very fast. I will tell you that. And he's been on everybody on his own cycle for a little while. Now he's going to have an opportunity here. Got some nose damage, but it's all right. It's all right. 8, 10, 51, 24. That's the drive off. Oh, they're getting turned. Oh, man. Well, the caution comes out. Ouch. Cody McKinney involved. The carnage is still happening. There's the 71. Papa Bear trying to get back out there. Cody McKinney had to jump to pit road there. And as we sort some things out here. Wow. Thank you to Nerds Do Nerd Things podcast. Much love to the guys over there. There goes the field. That's exactly what happened. Oh, he popped on the wall and he's free. No, Nick. He was trying to hold on to it. He tried, and he got the least amount of damage. Little rear damage now. Oof. Ugh. Up until that point, he had the least amount of damage. Here's what it looked like from that was Nick's point of view. Let's go to Jamie Haynes, not Jamie Haynes. Where's the 41? Donald Bennett right here. But we go to his cockpit view. Here's what happened in front of him. He didn't even see it coming. Oh, man. Crazy. Yeah. Evan Chat says. Yeah. Oof. Poor guys. I mean, the truck's still running. Is he high-centered? Helicopter for the driver. Man. He was high-centered. Good move. Ferry's your race leader. Andy Monday still in second. There's Levi McCarty, top 3 for him. 10 laps to go. And insanity. Very much insanity. Hydrates is Carly Brad out there going to... Oh, I need to redeem the requests again. Appreciate you. Time to hydrate. Hydrate. Got it. "18 minutes ago." But you got to remember, it doesn't send it to my restream for at least the reward requests. It doesn't send it right away for me. I'm working on that. I really am. Oh man, I can show you the proof. Thank you to everybody out there doing what you do. Make sure that you get out there and you support these folks. Go to HMG Innovations on Twitter, and I'm sorry, it's the International Virtual Racing League on Twitter, and give them a follow for me. Make sure that you find them on Facebook as well. Do the same thing. You'll have some fun with it. Ferry, Monday, McCarty, McKinney, Payne, Campbell, Henshaw, Goebel, Haynes, and Mosley. That'll be your top 10. These folks are going to be... It's going to be insane. Thank you for all the likes, all the shares, all that fantastic fun stuff. We look forward to seeing everybody. Bench sheet metal for sale at the haulers after the race. Bumpers, right? You got to do it and auto it. Money is on that 8-ball. That's what folks were saying. My money's on this guy. Back to double file. Daniel Ferry is good on the long haul. Levi McCarty came in on 76 to take his tires. Who we raiding? I'm gonna raid. I don't know yet. We gotta see who's on afterwards. But we're gonna look. Ivrl giving us a big old share. Thank you very much. Appreciate you for doing what you do. Much love out there to the Ivrl. That is the International Virtual Racing League. You got to go give them a follow. You got to go do their stuff. Make sure that when you're done here, when you're on Facebook, when you're on YouTube, that you go over to twitch.tv/Signature Esports. You start watching, because we're going to raid folks out there. Christopher, thank you very much. Traverse Lesney Racing, thank you very much. We're going to have some fun. We're going to raid somebody, and we're going to make their day. I'm going to watch with you, too. So make sure that you do that. 51-8, green flag, we're going. 8 had a great jump right there. 51 was trying not to pass him because he would have gotten the passing on the inside. Great jump by the 8. Daniel Ferry trying to win it here. 7 laps to go. They're coming around turn 2. And it's going to get spicy. You'd buy that for $1? We're going to raid people. That's what we're going to do. We're going to raid people. I'm going to do that at the end of every single race. Andy Monday has a whole lot of nose behind the 51. 2 Toyotas trying to win this race. There's a Chevy standing in the way. Levi McCarty down to the bottom. Turn 1, super hot and heavy. 8:51, roll, roll, roll. 51 right to the back bumper, trying to make some things work. Michael Payne to the inside. The battle for 3rd, 4th, and 5th heating up just as much as the race for the lead. As right now, Levi McCarty trying to be faster than lightning, but the 8 in that way. 5 laps to go here at Hotlanta. Levi McCarty runs the fastest lap of the race last time by 31.60. And Ferry runs his fastest lap of the race, 31.62. But Levi better than everybody at the moment. Mid to high line for the Toyota. And Daniel Ferry, the 2 drivers that we say, hey, one of these 2 are going to win it. 4 laps to go. Ferry much better that lap. by 5/100ths of a second over McCarty. And that might not seem like much, but that's a lot. Don't forget to hit the follow buttons out there on all the platforms, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Thank you to all the people helping me out today. You want to know where I get my energy from? Well, there's a link in the description on Facebook and YouTube. I get it from Dubby. Dubby has some great organic powders for me, and it makes me very energetic whenever I need a boost of clarity. That's who I look to. And some good friends over there. So much love and appreciation to the Dubby crew. You get 10% off by using promo code Signature10. There's also a link in there that takes you directly to the store. Much love. Go check them out for me. But also, big special thank you to Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast for being my caution sponsor to every single race. Thank you to the Grand Marshal today. He was absolutely awesome. Tommy Shafer sitting out there running the numbers for us as well. We love him. Thank you very much to all those folks for being the most amazing Monday Night Racing league that I could have. We've had them for 2 seasons. It's so awesome to have them again. 2 laps to go, and they are still holding on. 8:51, the setup coming. The 51 up high, trying to pull any of that speed back. But Daniel Ferry looks like he is going to be trying to make a little bit of history here. Levi McCarty falls back half a second to the bottom of the racetrack. Daniel able to full throttle it around. White flag is going to wave here. And I don't know that Levi's going to have it, but Levi's put up a dang old good fight right here. He's going to try to close down that distance. He's going to try to Kyle Larson it here out of the corner. Now he got up into the wall. Hold on to it. Daniel Ferry up high, down low. Last ditch effort for Andy Munday to take over second. Daniel Ferry clearing the field, making a good one of it. He's going to win it here. Oh, that's his. A run for the ages. And a big old-fashioned slugfest. A drive, a little left side damage, not too bad. He's able to make it work. Daniel Ferry's going to be your race winner here. And that was a dang-up job. Hey, Randy, how you doing? Thank you for the like out there, buddy. Appreciate you very much. Randy Henshaw, the guy behind the scenes, making things happen. He and Cody McKinney put on a great league over here. Make sure that you get out there and you find that IVRL. Oh, they hit each other. They're wrecking. Don't hit Daniel. He needs to burn it out for me. I need a picture for next week. Yeah. Full send. Oh, don't hit the wall. Don't hit the wall. Burn it out. Burn it out. I need to burn out. Do it. Race results. Daniel is going to be a race winner. Levi McCarty finishes in second after he sent it. He tried to Kyle Larson that corner. He really did. And that's what I call getting so close to the wall that you can reach out and touch somebody. Andy Munday is going to be your third place finisher. Joey McKinney fourth. Michael Payne fifth. Van Scoik sixth. Ryan Henshaw finishes inside the top 10 as well. Haynes Campbell and Mosley Jr. in 10th. Nick Goebel finishes 11th. Shane Tierney 12th. Then Calder, Zimmerman, Cody McKinney finishes in 15th after that tough luck win in the first 2 stages. And it's been his. I'm telling you, he wins stages. He needs to not win stages. he might be able to win the next one. He does a great job, though. Don't count him out just yet. Donald Bennett's going to be in 16th. Trevor Zalesny in 17th. Dustin Slover in 18th. And we'll move on down to the rest of the field here for you folks. Bradley Brandon, Joel Conley, Tommy Shafer, thank you very much. Randy Henshaw, thank you very much for doing what you do out there. Much love and appreciation, folks. Like I said it earlier, and Randy, I don't know if you heard me, but I will need some channels for post-race interviews and all that stuff. But follow HMG Innovations on Facebook and Twitter. Thank you to all the folks out there doing what they do. And much love to the race winner. He's going to celebrate. Burn it down. That's what I'm talking about. There's your race winner. Folks, jump over to Twitch. We're going to raid somebody. And we're going to thank you. Thank you for what you're doing. Thank you to all the folks out there as well. I've got no channels to be able to pull people around and do all that stuff for post-race interviews since that other channel got deleted. So it's all good. Daniel Ferry's your race winner, and that was a good one. Let's raid somebody. Jump over to Twitch. If you're out there on Facebook and YouTube, let's find somebody to raid here. We're going to pick it right from right from Twitch. Let's do it. All right, let's see. You know what? We're gonna send you over to Kelva. Kelva's playing some good stuff. I like Kelva. Kelva's a good dude. Let's send everybody over to Kelva. Much love. We're gonna, he's playing a little Grand Theft Auto. Let's go have some fun. Go over to Texas Kelva. Give him a hashtag Signature Esports in the chat. Tell him we love him and we appreciate him. And, just do all that stuff. So I appreciate you. Go check him out. Have some fun.